probably a little less than 3 years ago now. Prior to moving out to Italy, I spent a year living out in South Korea. Out in South Korea, I worked part-time at a tattoo shop up in Seoul called Tattoo Korea. And up there I was influenced by a lot of great artists. I met a lot of really good friends living out in South Korea. And it was there that I really started taking the art thing a little bit more serious. I realized I needed to make this transition from a hobby more into a career. So it was when I first got out to Italy that I started the Cold Studio. Cold Studio stands for Corbin of Lomborg Design, and that's been my art alias ever since.
Words deserve pictures, living and breathing scriptless. Words to miracles, you only could hope and see the best we all doing is structure and smoke. But on the other hand, I bring art from the other hand. Powerful brushstrokes of the son of man.
The hardest part about the painting process for me is just getting started. I have many different ideas floating around my head, and I have to take those ideas and try to put them down on paper. Before I take that from the paper to the canvas, I usually adjust things many different times to make sure I can get it just right.
Aim inspired, proclaiming the Lord sire till his lungs retired. Literally, that's what you do when your own organs yell mutiny. For every person who was forced to pick whether they were visual or auditory learners, Michael Black book burners, broad brush victims with a vicious vendetta to prove they are not them. I got you. Every road less traveler. This is what love tastes like. If you could only hear my.
I enjoy realism. When I paint, I like to make stuff look realistic, but I like to make something unreal about it. I like to stretch the viewer's imagination and destroy the boundaries of reality and take them into another world.
Your stories ain't told much, they don't make the good headlines. No one cares about the lefties, but on the other hand, we rep art from the other hand. Powerful brushstrokes of the son of man, but on the other hand.
I've come a very long ways from the beginning now. 30 countries later, I've met a lot of great people, seen a lot of amazing places, and experienced some very unique cultures. I look forward to see what the future holds for me. I'm very excited to see where I can take all this.
I'm so done wasting words, a not so vivid imagery. Enemy wages war and silly me still scrimmaging. Radio prisoners still rape for ratings. I'm sorry, I don't get it. Like the whole world is listening. That's the best you could come up with?